just a quick vlog. Just ignore the fan, warm, and background noise. It stops the background noise. Right, so the markets have just finished in the States, right? So today, my earlier video I said how much can I make today? Day trading. Right? So I lost $4,000 in 2 hours. No code. 23 till about just gone 4 o'clock. 23. Yeah, but we're just about 2 hours, $4,000. No code. And then see, but people don't, unless the people do leave their trades, swing trade. It's not like day trading, but you're stopping the trade. There's no risk because you've managed the risk, but you don't really get to see what happens with the big waves, or what happens all day long. So today I still kept the trades open, and they're still open now. This is just to give you an idea as to what happens overnight, and for the rest of the day, when your balances, you lost them. I lost about 10% in 2 hours. Right? So you can make 10% in 2 hours. So it works both ways. But you have to be able to take the loss of 10% to be able to do make the gains. You can't just have all gains. It doesn't work that way. As long as you actually make more winning trades than losing trades. So I left the trades open so for 4:30 till 9, 4:30 this afternoon. I bought them about 3:15 this afternoon in UK time, which is about 9:45 AM in the States, but it's 3:15 in UK time, afternoon, 15:45. Right? Sorry, 14:45, 3:15, right? Which is about 9:45 over there in the States. Because I buy tech stocks which are only open in the States, which is why I have to trade the States market. So I left them after losing 10% of balance, the trading balance, in 2 hours. This is not code, even though there's another look. Right. I left the trades open for another 4.5 hours. 4.5 hours. 5, 9, with no stop loss on the trade. But I choose to trade that way, even though I always use stop loss. Always use stop loss. Because stop loss is adding a stop loss stops loss. Even though adding a stop loss stops profit. But we won't go there. But so like now it's about 9:05 PM UK time. And I've left the trades now, so I can't now physically stop the trades. They've carried over. And the first thing, this is how, it's not how a recession starts, but once you've left the trade open, the market does what the market does. Like now, it's going to go into Asia, right? And then it go through so in the States now, States market's just finished. It's going to go through Asia overnight. Then have all day, about 2/3 of the UK market tomorrow before the States opens again. So a lot can happen in 24 hours. Well, into your trades if you left them open overnight with no stop loss, as I have done just now. But I'm in a practice account. I would still trade the same way in real thing. Well, I buy the similar sort of stocks. I know pretty much how they behave. I just either change different stocks, similar. But I'm confident in the trades that I've bought and the positions that I've bought and the exact trades of the stocks that I've bought. Even though I've lost 14% today. Yeah. So my balance has gone down, so it only went down. So it was $4,000 down at 4:30, and it's now $6,000 down, right? lost another 4 or 5%, right? Over 4.5 hours. It almost stayed the same till about 20 to 9. And in the last 20 minutes it lost another about 5% in 20 minutes. Right? So tomorrow, I can't now change those trades. Those trades are in and now till tomorrow. Stock market opens in the States tomorrow, Friday. Assuming it is Friday, it's Friday tomorrow. Yeah, it is. So, and it's a Friday. I always view Fridays as a half day. Because people on the way home they're not really keen to do a full day's work on what they've done. We finish early on a Friday. So I class Friday as a half day. So, tomorrow, this is what I'll do a video tomorrow to see whether my trades have either gapped up or carried on gapping down. But because I've got enough liquidity, even though it's a practice account, I've still got enough liquidity for my balance could actually go down again. Half of the trading balance. There's about 2/3 of liquidity in my account, my day trading practice account. So if the market plummeted by 50% tomorrow overnight, and I logged in tomorrow and it's 50% down, there's still enough equity there that would not bust my trading balance, if that makes sense to you. So I don't really mind if it loses another 10%, because I've now gone from day trading to swing trading. And as I don't mind keeping this, as I've previously kept trades for 3 weeks at a time, no stop loss, just every trading day, I just let it go and let the trades do what they do. Sometimes you get a market gap down, and sometimes you get gap down, next day gap down, next day gap down, then you get a gap up, just whatever it is, just whatever the market. Once you can take whatever the market throws at your trades, it becomes easier. It does become easier. Because you're not, right now, if I'd have actually left this open for the first time, overnight, my trades, I'd be like, what happens if you're playing with real money? If you're trading with real money? But what can happen? Okay, it might go down 50%. It might go up 15%. It can do a lot of things, but I don't mind whatever it does. So this is where I started today, and it's gone down to about here. If it goes down to about here, well, if it's, this is where it started off today, right, yeah? It's gone down to here. I don't care if it goes down to here, because at some point it will level out, it will even out, and the balance will come back somewhere where it should be. And it's just the way that I trade. I trade that way. It's not for everybody. Most people don't want to be in a trade for more than 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I don't mind being in a trade for 3 weeks, 4 weeks at a time. Although I can only be in this trade for about three more days anyway, 3 or 4 more days. And then it just closes, and all my trades is finished if I don't stop them before then. But this is just to give you an idea, day traders, or what happens if you leave your trades open. And I'll find out tomorrow whether that was a good decision or not. But there we go. Either way, I don't mind, because I've left enough equity. So this is my trades. There's enough equity. This is my trades. There's enough equity for the market to gap down a bit, quite considerably, and it not bust my balance. I won't bust my balance at all, because I've left the equity